This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Alright, it's time to run up the bar tab. Greetings and salutations, viewers. We're back here with another episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. In the last episode, we finished the prologue, helped the caravan, and made our way all the way to Baldur's Gate, finally. But now it looks like we got a couple of exclamation points, which means quest time. Before that, let's talk to someone else in here at the same time while we're going on. Hello, Mr. Durbin, Mr. Dwarf Man.
Away with you. Didn't your mother ever teach you never to bother a dwarf in his cups?
My mother never spoke of your kind, dwarf. I'll buy you another drink if it'll soothe your mood.
Ha! That's different then. My thanks for the ale. What do you want?
Hearing rumors of note lately?
Yes, it so happens I have the vault key for a treasure chamber in the halls of the Hammer. Could be of some use if you're ever there.
Well, the Halls of the Hammer is actually a place we can go to in Act 2, and you can buy the key from him right now, but because it's a little whiles off, I would save your gold to buy it from him and save it for other things. But if you do want to buy it now, it is 4,000 gold, but I would hold off on it, like I said. Halls of the Hammer.
So I said, an abandoned dwarf hold far to the north of here, across the high moor.
Yeah, but yeah, if you don't have enough money.
Ha! Not likely. A sum like that'd hardly buy me boots.
Alright, farewell then. But yeah, 4,000 gold will buy you the key. If you're playing as Baldur, there's more story involved in that, but we are not playing as him, so we can ignore that guy during this playthrough. So, yeah, there's Kira and Randala here. They have a quest for us, actually. Let's see if Kira says anything.
Well met again, adventurer. Many are grateful for your help, I'm certain.
I'm an adventurer, but as long as they pay me, I'll be glad to help anyway. Ah, you again. Any more grubs in need of saving? Some filthy beggars get stuck in a hole, perhaps? Or might you have heard something of interest?
I've heard little. Only that adventurers are hard up for work in the city. So many came to fight Eldrith, but she's already been vanquished.
It's the world of Dungeons and Dragons. That must be pretty bad if adventurers are trying to find work. They're like, they're like pests when it comes to the D&D world, just because adventurers seem to be everywhere. It's my little joke as a running for the game for so long. Tell me what happened.
What happened? There was Eldrith and the Dark Alliance she was gathering to destroy this city. But that's why you came to Baldur's Gate, isn't it? To defeat her?
Well, if there's money involved. Yes, go on.
Well, it's been done. 3 adventurers journeyed into the wild, found Eldrith's Black Tower, and slew her. The tower crumbled, vanished, and the 3 heroes with it. That's all I know.
So yeah, apparently a lot of adventurers were going to do it, but yet somehow these 3 generic adventurers were able to do it before everyone else. So, do you know anything about the 3 adventurers?
I met them once, when they came into the Elfsong Tavern. An archer, a warrior, a shield dwarf, I think, and a moon elf sorceress.
I like the fact that during her animation, she actually goes, like when she's counting them out, her fingers actually, if you saw, she actually pulls out her hand and goes 1, 2, 3. Nice attention to detail. Go on.
I came into the city with a caravan from Amn. Xantam's thieves robbed it, but the adventurers helped recover everything. They also killed all the thieves, even Xantam himself. But then the Hands of Glory came.
Like all stories, you can never truly defeat gangs or crime. There will always be a power vacuum, and then just someone else will pop up out of there to take over, Hands of Glory.
A society of assassins who've risen to power in the city's criminal underworld. Xantam destroyed the Old Thieves Guild. Adventurers destroyed Xantam's, and now it's the Hands of Glory. The worst of the lot so far.
It's a vicious cycle. Well, if it was fixed itself, the world would be boring, and you wouldn't want to adventure in it, now would you? Farewell. Maybe we'll run across it. Nah, probably not, right? Let's talk to Rodala.
Ha! I thought you might seek me out. Come, have a seat, and we shall drink and sing the day away.
Do not sing, however you spoke of associates that could use my skills.
I've 2 troubling tales to tell. Firstly, there's been a series of kidnappings. Some victims number among the city's wealthy elite. Death lies in their future should ransom or rescue not be made. There has also been a rash of mysterious grisly murders. There have been some leads but little progress, and more mutilated corpses turn up each night. So, still interested? You'll be well paid for your efforts, of course.
So you can do both plots eventually. I would look into the kidnappings because the murders take you to an area that's a little bit more tough for what your level is at this point, unless you import a character or you're a higher level or something like that, or you're playing 2 players. I would say go to the kidnappings first because that's a little bit easier.
The Hands of Glory, a band of vicious criminals, are responsible. The ransom demands are ridiculous, far beyond the means of even the wealthiest victims' families. Some think it all merely a sadistic excuse to send back severed body parts. The city guard knows a frontal attack could result in the murder of the hostages. Many families think a small group would have the best chance of success. This is you. My, less savory friends have informed me of where the victims are held. A Hands of Glory lair hidden beneath an old warehouse in southwest Baldur's Gate.
Looks like we're going to a warehouse, but not quite yet. We will go there eventually, but tell me about the Hands of Glory.
The Hands? They're the new Thieves Guild in Baldur's Gate, a band of assassins that took advantage of the power vacuum created when the last guild was destroyed. Murderous scum, all of them. No one knows who leads them.
I'll return nice to see it. Farewell. I do kind of miss the Elfsong canon, mainly just because of Aelith and no Beholder's head on the thing. Oh well, can't use the same place every time. So, all right, we saw a lady in a shroud there, Lulia. Wasn't that part of our backstory? Let's see what she has to say.
So you escaped. Good. I heard conflicting reports of your death, sister.
Now, if you're playing as anyone else, she'll tell you to leave. You can ask her what is about like her skin or whatever. She says, "I'm not a dark elf. I'm a sunbird elf," or something like that. It's for those who play D&D, that's kind of funny. But anyway, half sister.
Does it matter? I'm the only living family you have left. That coalition of petty noble houses butchered the rest of the Uoswer line. Don't be foolish, Vedra, and let semantics ruin our friendship.
I still don't understand. How precisely did this come to pass?
Our father was right when he said none of those lesser houses could stand against us, even together. But then they purchased the favor of the Dark Ravens.
Not the what is not our Mr. Cherry, Jaraxel. What's Jaraxel's group card again? I'm surprised they didn't mention them because they're not the Dark Ravens. But anyway, what? But they've abstained from political intrigue for generations.
You are mistaken. Thinking of the monks of the Black Raven. The Dark Ravens are a splinter sect of that esoteric order. Assassins for hire of the most lethal caliber. Loath knows what sort of twisted deals were made in order to buy their blades.
Wolf is the Spider Queen, which is the lady. I told that in the last episode, but they're the one Drow worship. I mean to return. I'll have my revenge.
Yes, sister. I know. Just as you've told me before. I've already begun preparations. A network of allies. It is merely a matter of time and coin.
Now, each character has like a quest line to their quest giver, like Ulia and that one dwarf for Bordor over there, and the Church of Helm for Alessia. If you give them money, it accesses this quest line. Only one character you technically have to do it with to like unlock all their abilities, but it's a good idea over the course of the game to give money to these key people, and it gives a use for using gold outside of inventory and weapons and stuff like that. You can give, I think it's 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, 16,000. I think it goes. I'll have to look it up again. But every time you do it, you do get that amount of experience. So it's not like you're just dumping the gold off into nowhere. So I'll get 2,000 experience for doing this. So I'll bring the gold when I can, but we have it. So here's 2,000 gold. Use it wisely, Ulua.
I will, sister, I will. Rest assured that when you are ready to take your place at the head of the Uoswer household, you will not stand alone.
Oh, and Drow society is matriarchal. So women hold the higher posts and everything like that. And men tend to be like the servants or bodyguards and stuff like that, just to give you an idea of what that society's like. Don't make me regret my trusting you. Farewell. Quest reward. Viadra's gold is used to found a hidden base of operations for House Uswir. One step closer to ultimate goal, Viadra can better focus on the task at hand. You gain 2,000 experience points. You want to pay this off by the end of Act 2 at the most, usually is what you want to do it at. So anyway, we got 2,000 experience. So yeah, we get an immediate level up for that. Very nice. All right, let's see what's going on right now. I'm just trying to think of what I want to go with next. Maybe more unarmed damage, since we're going to a new area for that. Let's see. Dodge wouldn't be too bad because I always want to have more AC. Let's see. I have a general idea of what I want to do, but I always like looking over my stuff again just to make sure if I like where I'm going with my abilities. Oh, I can finally get the next gain of sprint. Yeah, let's go with let's go with crushing blow to add more damage to my attacks. And yeah, let's do dodge. So at least at the beginning of the game, I like to have a pretty good hit in dodging. So do you have anything else to say?
Vendui, sister.
Farewell. Next time, come back to her when you get 4,000 gold. So, all right. So we could go to the warehouse, but we want to go somewhere else first. So let's head back into Baldur's Gate. There's a guy near the entrance, captain of the guard. We need to talk to. I bypassed him earlier specifically because, no, just to take his quest later. So he's down this way. Yeah, he's hiding in this little corner here. Hello, Captain of the City Guard.
Greetings, adventurer. I am Solus Dunkirk, Captain of the Guard.
Hello, voice actor I've heard before, but I don't recall off the top of my head. Hear any rumors of note lately?
If you're looking for rumors, try a tavern. The Purple Worm is nearby and good enough. I may have work for you, though. Hazardous, but paying work just the same.
I've already been to the Purple Worm Tavern. You gotta do better than that. Go on.
A trio of adventurers recently tore through the city's sewers, slaughtering monsters and unsealing portals. Now the sewers are crawling with all manner of carrion beasts. Beasts I want dead. The city pays well. Are you up for the task?
I do like the fact that the game, kind of the world evolves after the effects of the previous game. So your characters did all that stuff in the sewers and you think that's just a quest. But in the real world, now carrion beasts and carrion worms specifically and like slimes and all this other stuff have come in to take up residence. So it's like it's never ever going to be completely clean, like I said. But yes, I'll return when they're all dead. We have to kill, I think, 120 creatures in the sewers. So, but that's the first place we want to start at. So let's go to the inventory. Now we have a quest: rescuing the kidnapped victims from the warehouse, and we have Viadra's war chest. For Viadra only. It says that if you're playing 2-player, because it'll be in both players' quest logs if you're playing 2-player. So, and it says maybe completed more than once, because that means the next step is 4,000. But anyway, we got the clear Baldur's Gate sewers, so slay all the monsters in the sewers. So let's head that way, and this will give us some, experience, money, and all this other stuff, and then we can go to the warehouse, and then we can kind of go from there. Like I said, you could go to the next area, which is up this way, but like I said, the encounters are a lot more stronger, and it's better to beef up. Unless you're playing, like I said, importing your character, then you might have a bit of an easier time. But even if you import your character, like if you start the game New Game Plus, it'll be if you do like a New Game Plus or whatever, then the enemies do get a little bit more difficult, so they're not super easy. But anyway, got a safe spot there. So yeah, new dungeon. Yeah, it doesn't take long to get to the next dungeon. About that. So yeah, we got some beetles here. Standard beetles. Take a few hits, I noticed. Yeah, they take quite a few hits. This is why I want to beef up my attack, so I can actually do a little bit more damage to them. Because it's going to take a few hits to get through this, because I'm playing a hard mode. So yeah, since we're past the prologue, things are going to start having a bit more AC and or a bit more HP and everything like that. So all right, which way do we want to go? Oh yeah, and it's probably a good idea to have some ranged weaponry for this place, because of the certain enemies we have to run across. So. Oh, nice. Been pretty lucky on stuns. Ow, might have to heal here. Knock you over. Uh-oh. Oh, and if you see it every time it, I think I talked about this before, but okay, I'll have to heal. Yellow means I've crit them, by the way. Ow. Okay, yeah, 100 monsters remaining, so. There we go. Yeah, looks like, yeah, they're already doing more damage than before, so. Wow. And that's why I like playing as Viadra. They'll make me use up my potions. There we go. Yeah, you don't always have to combo double time, but yeah. It's like there's a little passageway over here. Looks like we can't open it. Yeah, perhaps we need a switch or something like that. I do not see one here, so... Oh, was there a treasure? Oh, no, it's just a coin. Okay. Where's just a bucket? I mean, a gross old bucket, eh? What? But yeah, we're basically doing the obligatory sewer level, see, as you can see here. It's just in Baldur's Gate 2, it takes us a little while to get to this point, instead of in the first game where you pretty much just do this level like almost immediately. And no, unfortunately, they do not make the sewer exactly like it was in the first game, so... Mainly because you're not coming in from the Elfson Tavern this time, but... That would be kind of an interesting way to, like, reuse the same assets, but, no. Alright. More rats. More rat. Rat. Yeah, luckily the rats aren't too difficult. It's the beetles and another enemy that'll pop up here later. Yeah. That's why it's almost better because of how slow they are. It might be a good idea to like get some ranged attacks in or something like that, or the stat, or get a quarterstaff for Viadra there. Yeah, too bad I don't have any gloves or anything like that to get extra damage on you guys too early in the game for that. Yeah. As far as I'm aware of, there's no secret walls or things yet in this place. I'll have to double check, but I believe it'll be a while until we start getting secret walls and everything in this game. Like in the previous game, you could do that. You could search specific spots and find hidden doors and stuff like that. Kick, punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick. And it seems crazy, almost like drop kicking a giant beetle. Ah, oh god. Yeah, it's the oozes from the previous game. Yeah, and they're just as heinous as they are in this game in terms of difficulty. They'll do like a lot of damage to you. So you have to, it's almost better to like see if you can try to get ranged attack on them. See if I can hit them from... Oh, that red line there is my targeting saying, so I'm trying to see if I can stay just far enough away from them to not do too much damage to me. Because it does add up. Okay, if I can... The only problem with doing this is I don't know if I am. And yeah, see how my bow, even despite me shooting straight, it's going in weird directions? It's because I don't have accuracy. So accuracy affects the how it goes straight. Unless I'm like right in front of the creature, that's different. But yeah, see, even with a crowbar, even with a crossbow, I can do decent damage. Oh, I got a crit with it too. Nice. I actually got decent damage with this thing. Okay. Anyway, let's re-unequip it. So, actually, let's try a spear for a while. See. Yeah, I hit pretty fast with the spear. I'll probably stick with the fist though, but there. Let's go back there. No, where'd they all go? Oh, there they are. Yeah, getting multiple crits all the time is or crits. Yeah, I wish I could crit as often. I'd have to buy that crushing blow ability to improve my crit rate chance. It's not as good with fists. I think in original D&D you had there wasn't any like, it was really hard to get like fist characters up to get good crits, because in D&D it was like you had to roll basically 20 to crit. In 3.5 there was ways to improve your crit range, or some weapons could crit better, like 19 and 20. And what that means is when you roll a 20 to hit a creature, if you hit like roll a 20 on a 20-sided die, you would crit the creature. But there were certain weapons. I think in D&D, a rapier was one of the better critting weapons in the game, because it had like a crit rate of like I think 17 to 20, or was it like 18 to 20, something like that. It was really good. But they only, I think rapiers only did a d6 damage. But if you crit with a rapier, you can do 2d6 damage. Oh, got our first explosive barrels here. They do a ton of damage if, I was hoping the rats would be in the way. They do a ton of damage to you, so be careful not to attack every single barrel, because you might accidentally hit an explosives barrel, and that would be bad. It would do a ton of damage. Maybe not kill me, but it would definitely hurt, and I have to waste a potion to heal myself. Oh, we finally got our first recall potion. Recall potions are very useful. They will teleport you back to the nearest safe location. Use them again to return to the location you recalled from. So this allows us to basically go sell our items, and go to basically this will take us, I believe, to the Purple Dragon Inn, and we can save and then go to Bartley and sell our stuff or whatever, or take a break. So because if you recall, you can go straight to a Just be careful if you recall not to go to like another dungeon or something like that. Otherwise, you can't recall back to this location. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Better. I don't want him to attack me for multiple signs. I'd rather like block him in like this. Yeah, just bottleneck him. Best strategy when it comes to like certain creatures. I seem to be doing a bit better than when I was playing as a sorceress in the first game. Then again, she was the glass cannon. She had the lowest HP out of everyone, so it definitely didn't help. And she wasn't the best at doing damage either, outside of her spells. So at least Viagra's a good middle of the road character to play for this. Like I said, if you want to do pure damage, probably Dorn is probably the best character to play as here, in terms of just being able to just browbeat through people. Probably the most difficult is Yasuran, just because of his being a wizard. Yeah, he does a ton of damage, but it is based off his mana. Maybe he doesn't have any mana potions. Although there is a way for him to get around the whole mana potion if you have like low mana potions. But I didn't play the character, but he's got a thing called alchemic lore, which allows him to change potions to the opposite potion type. So what you do is you drop, like, let's say you have a bunch of, or you have a bunch of mana potions, but you're almost out of healing potions. So you drop a bunch of mana potions, and they will show on screen, and then you just stand right next to them, use alchemic lore, and he'll automatically transform to the other type. And it'll transform to the other type of that type of potion. So if it's like a lesser potion, it'll change into a lesser. If it's a greater, it'll change into a greater. So it wouldn't like degrade him, but it won't upgrade him either. So more. Beetle, 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 beetle. Kick, kick, kick. How's the goo coming up from me punching them? I'm not sure. Or livers or whatever. Ooh, nice. Got quite a few potions, although I did sell a few in between episodes just because I didn't need all my mana potions yet anyway. So I can afford to kind of drop those. And they add a lot of weight too. I prefer having HP potions anyway, so. Uh-oh, more oozes. Not that I couldn't take the damage. I've got a decent amount of potions, but see if I can. Okay, I can generally hit him here. You can barely see off in the distance that I'm hitting him. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of missing them all the time, so. Luckily, they seem to not be spewing out their goo at me for some reason. You'd think they would. Maybe I'm like at the right corner of the wall, where for whatever reason they're not trying to hit me with their ranged attacks. Like I said, you could melee them. It's just how much damage they do because of their attack type. It hurts you a lot. So yeah, I think it's just because I was right behind the wall and they they knew where I was, but they couldn't activate their attacks because you'd think they would just automatically try to attack me. So. Ooh, treasure chest, alright. Let's see, gold and a mana potion, alright. And nothing there. Got some chests. So let's unequip that. Nope, nothing. Oh well. Oh, I need to go all the way back because I missed that one door over there, so. Should have checked on that first, but oh well. Luckily I can run over there. Got enough mana. And by the time I get over there, the mana will probably recharge, so put me a bit behind, so sorry about that. Sometimes I will forget like the directions I want to go in a level because I don't want everything to be too like down to the nose and exact, you know, like this is what I do here, this is exactly what I do here, and yada yada yada. Nope. I thought I missed something too over here, so I missed the treasure chest. We get scale gloves, so we'll sell those. Was there anything else? I don't think so. And you do have to kill everything in here, by the way, because of the whole quest, so because of the rats. And no, unfortunately, they don't have carrion crawlers here. He mentions carrion, so you think they'd be carrion here, but no. Carrion crawlers are big worms that eat fleshy things, you know, like people and all that, like mainly rotted. But they will attack real people or regular people, but they usually don't like to. Because you know, they'd rather get, they're scavengers. Scavengers don't like fighting for the meals if they can help it. Like vultures, they'll if nothing's there, they'll come in and go, well, if no one's eating it, then I'll eat it. But if someone comes to attack them, they'll usually just run away and wait to hopefully that the person doesn't eat the food or get rid of it or whatever. You know, I mean, if they're backed in a corner like all creatures, they will fight to defend themselves. But if not, you know, then they'll live to fight another day. The scavengers are the cowardly creatures of the animal kingdom. They live to fight and steal the food of others, or you know, don't let you appreciate your dead family members. Yep, looks like we got an ootlig or whatever. They're big monstrous like creatures with a big old mouth, and then 2 claws, which also has like claws on it. So, but we'll fight him in a second. So. That looks like some beetles are getting surrounded. Maybe I should have put some points into the surrounding strike. Oh well. Oh, yeah. And actually, for gold, when it comes to that quest we were doing earlier, we might have enough, not by the end of this place, but before, if we do the sewers in the warehouse, we might end up having enough gold to pay for the next round of the 4,000 experience for that. That'll give us another nice level up. Alright, before we jump in there, I want to grab everything else before we run over there. Yep, you popped out of the sewer and found me. 50 to go. Alright. I think we've got everything. So, all right, let's get in there. Yeah, pull him out of his hidey hole. Yeah, I can't hit him because of where we're standing on the thing. He has to be on the same plane. I mean, you can't like cheap hit him from like from a higher elevation, if that makes sense. I mean, I could fight him hand-to-hand combat. It's not the best idea. No. Dang it. It's because his trail pathing couldn't get to me, so he immediately resets if he can't like target me easily. It looks like he can target me, but because of his size, he's having trouble getting past the that first part there. So, see if we can keep activating his combat. That way, I don't get in the range of him. I mean, he's not super powerful, but he can do some damage. So, oh, is he about to squeeze on in? No, not quite. No, not quite, not quite. Yeah, see how I kept missing him despite me being right in front of him. Oh, we got a crit. Oh, he's stuck. Ha! Nice. Yeah, this game is not immune to the possible breaking of the AI. You know, that's just how it is, unfortunately. Where they can't reach me at a certain point. So. Yeah, not. Come on up. I guess he can't just get past that point. I thought he could. And he's dead. Alright. Basically, yeah, he just hits you for like a lot of damage, that's all. I think we'll also make this another long episode. Mainly I want to finish the sewers before we call it an episode, so. Alright, what's in here? Okay, we got chain gloves, great sword. Yeah, I can't use the great sword, so we'll sell that. Oh, there's gold there. Yeah, give us some extra money, so. Yeah, every once in a while you hear her, like, call out or say something. Like, in this case, she said die. Let's see what the gloves are for me. Nope, can't equip them. They're too high in the armor proficiency track, so we won't worry about it. What's my defense at right now? Armor 52. Okay. Yep, we got a steam vents or something like that. They'll do damage to you. They'll do DOT damage if you stand in front of it. So I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I don't want to handle that steam. It's too hot. I can't handle the heatness. Nice stun there. All right, 40 to go. I think I thought you could like get the creatures to hurt themselves on the. Oh, we got more oozes, green oozes to be exact. So might as well grab the treasure chest for here. Regeneration, gold, or rejuvenation. See if we can pull the camera back a little bit. I'm surprised I hit it so many times despite, you know, being off by the laser on the crossbow there. Who knew crossbows had laser? Look at that. See, they barely hit me, and look at all that damage they do to me. It's insane, dude. I have to go to another position. Oh god. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, see how quickly the damage just rings up? It's crazy. Ah. Oh god. I need a better spot. Uh-oh, this is bad. It's just that this area right here. Ooh. Ah, dang. This area is not a very good spot for it because of the. I can't really get a good like hiding hole here. Actually, this looks like a better. Okay, maybe it will be able to work now. It's because they were just hitting me too often, even here. Yeah, if you run right, the best person to probably fight these guys, maybe Yasaran with his spells and stuff like that, or Alicia, but even with high AC and everything like that, it'll just punch through your HP. Like, did you see how many times they hit me? Like how my HP just went just died. Like it was just crazy. They'll go down eventually. I'm just can't crit or anything like that on him. So, all right. I think if you have the fire, like a fire, like item or weapon that can do fire damage, is particularly useful against or effective against them. But unfortunately, I do not. So. I have to heal again. There's where all my potions are going to. Is healing from these guys. And because I'm playing hard mode, these guys have more HP. So probably be a good time to heal to save, to tell you the truth. But we'll finish these guys off and then do a quick save before that. So. Don't want to accidentally get hit like a bunch of times back to back by these oozes and then take a ton of damage. Luckily my health is rejuvenating while I'm standing here. Yeah, sorry this ain't the most exciting, but that's just how it is. You know, you just have to. It's either this or die. You know? Skate or die. Oh man, that got me a few times too. Oh, let's go ahead and do a quick save, really quick. Yeah, we'll save there. I don't need to have too many saves. I only need like a handful of basic saves for the purposes of. Oh, one more. Oh, we got a nice crit on it. Well, that's helping for the few times I hit him. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be using crossbow too much in this game, so I don't want to put really much into accuracy if at all. But that's more of just a, you know, kind of feeling the game and the mechanics and everything like that. So, yeah, probably could have utilized these boxes to my advantage, but. That's probably what you're supposed to do. You're probably supposed to move those boxes around for the purposes of being able to avoid the oozes and everything. So, right, what do we got here? Room for rats. Come on out. You only die in one hit, anyway. Or two hits. Oh, already dead. Stop! Stop! He's already dead. Let's see what that rat was holding on to. Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Which is what you're about to become. Alright, fine. Disappointment. My disappointment is high and incalculable, or however the meme goes. Alright, what's in here? Rejuvenation potion, gold, fine spear. Fortunately, not really enough to warrant me using a recall potion or anything like that, so. Not right now, anyway, so. Anything here? Nope. Come on, Beetle Man, big bad Beetleborg. It's times like this where I do miss having like Fireball or that Burning Flame that the Moon Elf Sorceress did from the previous game. Just so I could just run off, just burning hands them and everything. We need to go. We're almost done. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, I haven't really been using my mana here. We will eventually have stuff that utilizes mana, just it'll be a while. Alright, nothing there. Alright, onward. Not too many more to go. Although I don't know, well yeah, let's back up so that ooze doesn't like just tank our damage. Or, you know, zap us down like super fast. You know, one hit, man, you can see my HP just like crunching away. It's like you thought you were fully healed, but it was Green Ooze. I mean, I could probably do a tactic where I just run around the ooze and try to punch him, but since the crossbow isn't doing that much less damage, it's fine for now. Obviously, eventually the unarmed would be a lot better, because that'll be what I'm working on, but if you're playing as Baldur, he's more useful when it comes to like range stuff, because of his bonuses to like using crossbow or ranged weaponry. The Baldur is pretty solid as a sword and board fighter too. All right, let's keep going on. We're almost getting there. Yeah, unfortunately we haven't gained too much experience, unfortunately. Most of our experience gain was from the money we paid for our associate to start their own thing. Alright. Yeah, let's go and save again. Whoops, wrong slot. Too bad it doesn't leave it on the slot that you use most often. So. Yeah, let's keep going. More green oozes. You can barely see me on the top of that, just eking out a little bit of damage every time. I personally like saving my HP, my potions, just in case, instead of having them be. I mean, if anything, I could sell them. You know what I mean? And that's our chance to go back around. So I'll go that way here in a second. Whoa. It seems like their range is slightly off too, because they're not hitting me all the time anyway. Ow. Ah, jeez, they got a fucking couple good shots on me. Oh man. Holy cow. Man, they got some good shots on me, dude. Seems like a good spot to hit it. I mean, yeah, my arrows might eventually get blocked or whatever, but if I can get them here without worrying too much. Ooh. Yeah, got a good shot on me. Yeah, it looks like the last enemies are gonna be uses. Yep, he's close enough to like be ranged attack mode, so but I'm gonna like just close enough to where it's I can protect myself from the wall and everything. So alright, punch these. Ooh. Yeah, she really hates pots. Most adventurers do. I think they were taught to that by Link. I think he's a better role model, man. Yeah, unfortunately, for whatever reason, those rails block your arrows. I know why they block them, but still. Alright, only a couple more to go. Right there. Get it. Ooh, nice. I was pretty much on the cusp right there. Oh, there's a switch to open that door. Yeah, nearby door is open, which is over here. 4 left. That should be, I was about to say, they should all be in that room right there, so. If we've done everything right, so. And they're all so much together. The only problem is that if they all decide to, like, somehow hit me at once, you know, that's kind of bad news bears for me. I have to step back a bit, maybe. Oh, I think I moved into that attack. Ow. Man, that sucked. Alright, 2 more to go. Alright, come on. We got this. Ah, one more. One more, baby. They're gonna move a little closer. They'll still do a ton of damage to me if I walk up to them, so. There we go. Quest is, you complete the quest. You have slain all the monsters and carrion beasts in the sewers beneath Baldur's Gate. You should return to Solus to report. Alright, and that'll give us 1,000 gold and 1,000 experience for our efforts, but and I do like the fact that the game let us basically make this go around so we could go back to the top without having to waste a rejuvenation or recall potion. But will we gain some recognition for our rewards? And what about the kidnappings in the warehouse? Will we be able to save the people in time? Find out next time in the next episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.